Hey everyone, Living in Furnace here, and this is my Nintendo Switch game collection. Um, Not really in any order besides, just the order that I played them in. Like this one over here, this kind of an indie game. I completed it, except for like the very last stage, which is kind of like a culmination, like a completion bonus sort of thing. And this one, it's a puzzle game, so I've had some difficulties with it. Don't play it all that much. And of course, this is just a demo, so one time that's that. Just a couple levels. Don't think I'm gonna get the full game. This is just kind of an iPhone sort of game. Swipe the thing, and of course Mario Odyssey. I think I might get to this game later in the year. I kind of sort of doubt that I'd get to Zelda, but maybe next year. I don't know. Fortnite is free. Checked it out. Don't really like it. Doom, I do like. I think I got it full price. Whole $60 as with Mario. Zelda, I got 25% off, as I think I might have mentioned. And here's Minecraft. My friend code is up there. SW. You can see my playlist history or play history. Yeah. So apparently I played Zelda for a longer time than Minecraft, but not for long. I might get to a series of this game, but I'm not sure. Maybe every now and then I'll just show off what I've built and done. So this is with the this is an Enderman. This is the end. That place that I said that I showed off at the end of the year. It's there we go. So this is the end of the game. You see this you see that thing with the lights up there. Um, Also, here's a dragon egg that you get by defeating the dragon. I had to put up all those pillars to climb up the towers to get to the things, and down there, down that fog is the end of the game. Also, I have wolves in here because they can actually teleport in with you. And after defeating that dragon, I found out that I have the thing up there with that same color as the sky. There's also different music in this area, although I think this is the same as we've heard before from that old video. So I have an ender pearl here. I'm trying to get a couple. Because with these things you can teleport. Right. The only issue is that I have to have my wolves defeat this thing because I don't have a sword. Don't really want to waste it or drop it, Uh, ah. Yeah, I don't have a sword of sorts. Ah, okay. Well, I got another ender pearl, so I can show off what that thing that I mentioned does. Dog, stay, sit, or not dog, but they sound like dogs, but they're actually wolves. Um, Let me see here. I think you can actually color their collars or something. So yeah, the thing over there, I think it actually makes like light beams. So the trick to getting to it, I think, is to aim right at it, like climb up here to this kind of level, and toss a pearl into it, and behold, the end city. I don't think I might have heard of this place, like this kind of area before, but I think it's pretty new to me. It was definitely, I definitely haven't gone to this kind of area, this sort of thing. You see, I carved out the floor because these are some pretty cool blocks. Um, so the thing about this place is that it's a pretty new thing. I did not get to it when I was playing this game on a computer, so it's interesting to get around. The enemies in this thing are, which I've defeated them all, but they shoot little magic balls at you, and the balls make you float up into the air and fall down. So like the challenge of this area is just, not so much like lava in the Nether or the Enderman or the dragon, but rather just floating up and falling down. There's also these end rods, which, unlike torches, you cannot walk through. And you also have this little these particles floating out of them. Oh, this place is high up, so floating up into the air and trying to get around can be dangerous. Oh wow, it really looks weird that I've carved out that wall. Well, there's some banners. I took a few of them and put them in my my base in this world. This video is going to be pretty much mostly this particular world, or this, yeah, like yeah, world, I guess. I don't have a pickaxe, so I cannot pick up any more of this stuff. So this is the end ship. I guess. So the end city has a lot of chests of really cool loot. I'll show you some of that later, unless oh, I don't have it. So generally what happens in here is that there's an item frame with something called an elytra. If you use it properly, you can use it to glide down, thus avoiding fall damage, which is, like, hey, you've taken the risk, now you don't take such risk. I don't know if I can survive a fall like this. Maybe from up here. Oh yeah, level to level. Not bad. So that's the end city. I haven't really built anything or built much there. I also have this little thing set up so when I warp in, I do not take damage. And from here, I got a pretty good shot of the thing. There we go. Oh, I forgot to mention the weird cactus-looking things in there. They drop chorus fruit. You eat it and you teleport. It's it's a pretty fun thing to try out. So yeah, this is recording. You can hear me and all that. I don't know if if you can hear much else. Like, I mean, not if you can hear, but I would like it if you could hear the different music here. Yeah, you try to mine the egg and just teleports away. I think there's a way you can get at it, but I don't really care. There's kind of a way that you can bring the dragon back. Here's the music. So this is actually pretty new to the Switch version or the console version, I think. Well, I guess that's enough of that. Down into the weird stuff we go. So I actually have a video of this ending to the game. It's pretty much the same. It's just a big, as you can call it, a text dump. Although you can kind of scroll it a little faster, or just skip it. Okay, this is not how I got in, but well, you do wake up with your spawn point, which in this case, it's a nice bouncy bed. Because if you sleep, that's your spawn point. So this is my primary base. I don't know if this is too loud. I kind of doubt it is. Could use a few more carrots. nice thing about carrots here is that you don't need to cook them or craft them into bread, you know. Usually, like, the go-to food used to be just bread. Oh, hey, it's a sheep. I have some more sheep later, or in a different place. Most of these buildings are already here. This is actually a what's called a village. Like, this building was here before, but I put some cobblestone here. Oh, this is actually with the city texture pack. I guess I'll exit game. I think doing this will reset the music. Yeah. So I called this alpha. I think city's pretty much my favorite texture pack. The just looks a little more clean. Like some blocks look a little better. Yeah. So I have a few, I guess, farms, or rather fences, basically fenced-in livestock. Chicken give you feathers, so you can make arrows for a bow, because that's your go-to ranged option, or ranged attack. That building I made because I had some extra logs. The farms were already here, but I put some lily pads so I can just walk across them and not fall into the water. The reeds here are useful for making maps. Take note of where I am now, with the lava out there. I think this, yeah, this is too loud. I mean, a bit too loud. I think this should be good. So, yeah, that's lava. Bunch of lava flowing. And here are some cows. You can defeat them and get some leather to make some leather-bound books to make bookcases, with which to help you enchant better stuff. I don't have the things with which to do that, but, you know, that's that. Here's some soul sand stuff from the nether, which I'm going to show off. It's basically hell, essentially, or the underworld, or whatever you want to call it. There's some nether wart blocks. A lot of stuff that I just kind of get. Here's some... I actually mined this out to make the map. I think I mined out, yeah, a piece of iron as well. Got some wolves here. And I got a balcony sort of thing to look around at my wonderful world from my castle top. And part of this was actually here before, like this top part, this section of the roof, and going down this way, because this is actually a I guess it's called a church, the church part of the area or village, where you can find some pretty good villagers to trade with. I think they're called clerics. And swords. This is like the loot I got from chests. In the place I'm gonna go to, the nether, with the nether rack, or nether rock. Also, there's some warts that I can grow and make those blocks that you saw. A kind of warty blocks. So, this is a cave. So, often the nether kind of puts you... Yeah, this is like... yeah, definitely quite underground. If I dig down to the into the ground, I'll eventually get to bedrock, which cannot be broken. It's just like a barrier, because you know the world cannot be generated any more than that. You know. So I made this passageway. It's kind of dangerous because the thing about the nether, the most dangerous thing, until you get to the area that I'm going to now. Oh. Well, I was gonna mention you, Mr. Blaze, but here you are. Get out of here. So blazes throw fireballs, but ghasts, which fly in the air, throw exploding fireballs. The thing about blazes is that you have to defeat a lot of them in order to reach the end. Put them with the ender pearls, and or put their drops, their remains with ender pearls, and then you can create eyes of ender with which to find the stronghold, which I guess I'll show off. Kind of going at things kind of like somewhat backwards, you know. So this is where I have this tunnel leads to my. Wait, does actually wait? No, I think it does. Unless this leads to this leads to my hunting grounds, because Endermen sometimes show up. But you put the pearl with the other thing, with the magma, or with the blaze rod, and then you get Eye of Ender. And with Eyes of Ender, you can find the stronghold, which is like a kind of a dungeon where you can find a lot of oh wait, this is the stronghold, yeah. So this area is pretty dangerous because some of the if you mine some of the blocks here, some of these stone bricks, that's a stone brick. If you mine some of them, they might actually make like little what are they called? A silverfish will come out. So this is the way to the end. You can see I put a lot of eyes into these receptors. Down this way is just a way out, because I figured, kind of explore the world, map it out. Although this is not the region that this map has. This is the far away from that. Here's the ender chest. So here's some of that. Here's some of the awesome loot I got there. Let me see. Yeah, this I got from the end.